my name is Jennifer Hu, and I'm a mental health therapist at Optimum Joy. Growing up, my friends would often tell me that I was a good listener and that they just really felt comfortable like opening up to me and just would feel better after talking to me. My path to becoming a therapist was sort of windy, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a therapist or do something else. It wasn't until after I went to my first therapy session and found it a relief to know that sharing what I was going through with someone could help me feel better. Before that point, I didn't realize that seeing a therapist was an option. Growing up, therapy wasn't something that I heard people around me talking about. There's definitely a strong stigma associated with seeking therapy in many of our communities. So I thought that going to therapy was only something that you would do if you were going through a crisis. And I didn't realize that you can go to therapy as another form of support for your emotional well-being, just kind of like how you would go to a physical therapist for any physical ailments you might have. My favorite thing about being a therapist is seeing clients leave sessions just feeling a little lighter and more connected to themselves and have more clarity in terms of what's working for them and what no longer is. I love when clients remember that they're not alone and that their experience is valid. Outside of the office, I like to spend time with my friends and family, spend time in nature, go on walks around the neighborhood, spend time by the lake, watch comedy shows. Yeah, I find that being in nature and just laughing is a great form of my own self-care, and we can even do that in session. I think laughing is so important, and there's healing power in laughing and when we laugh together. If someone feels hesitant about therapy, I'd want them to know that you're not alone, and it's common to feel nervous or hesitant, especially if it's your first time going to therapy. Therapy really is about the relationship that you have with your therapist, and it's a collaboration. Really, we're a team, and if you're hesitant about therapy or starting for the first time, I would say you're not alone. It's normal to feel a little worried or uncertain about what a session might be like. Hopefully, you're able to feel seen and heard with your therapist. I like to tell my clients that there's nothing wrong with you that we need to fix. It's important to find a therapist that you feel comfortable opening up to and who you feel listens to your story without judging you. Therapy isn't like meeting up with a friend, but it also shouldn't feel like you're being interviewed. We might joke around or laugh together, and we're also going to hold space for the wide range of emotions that might come up. You should feel free to ask your therapist questions and to clarify what you mean. And really, it's just a place where you should feel accepted and safe and comfortable sharing what's on your mind with your therapist. I understand the nuances of how our identities can impact the way we see ourselves and see the world. A population that I'm really passionate about working with are people of color. Our experiences are diverse and our stories are all unique, and I'm sensitive to the ways that marginalization and discrimination may have an impact on your story. I truly believe that we all have a story to share, and I'm here to listen with compassion and to walk alongside you in your journey.